The Federal Aviation Administration tells me that a Cessna 172 plane crashed in the middle of Interstate 55 southbound.
The levels were at the tree line right behind me. Today, they're here on the street, as you can see at my feet. Now tomorrow, they're going to be all the way across this road and in the yards.
Just 3 minutes ago, the governor's office gave me the guidelines to people being able to come out to the golf courses starting on May 1st. Soon, these closed signs are going to be taken away because Governor Pritzker gave the green light for golfers to come out and hit the greens just next week. And many companies are having to change their business models due to COVID-19, but some store owners are still figuring out if they're essential or not.
He's set to be charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of arson, and 1 count of aggravated arson after a mobile home fire in April here at Timberline Estates. Multiple central Illinois towns have been hit with KKK propaganda, and right here in El Paso on 2nd, 4th, and Jefferson. Readiness Labs in Pekin are creating COVID-19 testing kits for medical centers across the state. Once the tests are collected, they're brought here to the lab to be processed. I spoke with Peoria Public Works and the Peoria County Highway Department about what it's going to be like for motorists all throughout the county, and the snow is going to be drifting onto the roads and causing visibility to be very low, if none at all. A man was stabbed in the arm, and he currently has life-threatening injuries and was taken to a local hospital. Now, he was stabbed at this bus stop. A Peoria man is in the hospital and has life-threatening injuries after being shot earlier today on Peoria's south side. Minutes ago, Pastor Bradley Watkins of Willow Hill United Methodist Church confirmed to me over the phone that the 70-year-old man who lives here in Woodford County is an active member in his church. OSF Healthcare's inpatient census is around 100 people less than it has been in recent months. Urban Trout says this is because of social distancing, staying at home, and virtual tools like Claire offered by OSF Healthcare. Snow is accumulating, making it difficult for drivers out there and making people have to go about half of what the speed limit is. I'm going to step out of the way here. We're right off Interstate 74. As you can see, there is a car stuck here. More and more people are flying out of the Peoria International Airport. In 2018, there were more than 650,000 passengers.
The Logan County coroner says 3 people did die in that crash. I spoke with witnesses nearby who heard the crash and saw the flames. They say that what they saw is really hard to process.
I heard a big crackle. I looked outside and I seen black smoke just rolling.
A loud boom followed by billowing smoke, causing traffic to shut down on Interstate 55 southbound for nearly 5 hours. Dorothy Hupp works at the Beck's gas station right next to the crash scene. She called 911 when she first heard about it.
There was a gentleman and he had on a hazard vest, came running in, yelling to call 911. He said there was a plane crash by exit 126, extreme flames. And I looked for the phone, found the phone, called 911.
Sarah Shelby works right across the street. She tells me she couldn't believe what happened.
I thought it was a car crash at first, and I was hoping that everybody got out safe and just praying.
No IDs have been released as of this point. An investigator from the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the scene Tuesday night to determine the cause, where the plane was coming from, and where it was heading. Terry Williams of the National Transportation Safety Board tells me that investigators should be on scene tonight about 6 or 7 o'clock here just in a couple of minutes. As well, he also tells me that identifications of the 3 people that died in that crash should be released tomorrow. Live in Lincoln, Matt Sheehan, back to you.
What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby?
Hupp.
Ruby Hupp. What's this been like for you today?
Honestly, I just saw the car was stuck and I was like, well, I'll go help them. I got a Jeep.
So we trudged through the flash flood, turning into the intersection and getting behind Jeff David's car.
All right, here we go. This is how they're getting out this car.
With Jeff's car already in neutral, all Ruby had to do was push.
There you go.
Getting the car out of the flood and onto dry land.
Oh, I mean, the water was only up to here on him.
Yeah.
And I've got a 4-inch lift kit on this.
Yeah.
So.
Jeff had been stuck in his car for half an hour before first responders got him out. He says he was on his way home from work when he drove into the deep water.
I saw some other cars making it through, so I thought I could too. And once I realized it was probably too risky, I decided to try and turn, get to higher ground, and the car just stalled.
He says he wishes he had taken another route.
should have turned around and tried to go home a different way.
Ruby and Jeff met after the water rescue, and he was able to thank her for getting his car out of harm's way. Crazy thing is, this was the second car Ruby pushed out, and she was ready to help more.
Any more cars stuck?
Allison Miner isn't your everyday freshman in high school. She's strong, a joy to be around, and is currently undergoing treatment for cancer. On Saturday, she was surrounded by people who love her dearly, who wanted her to experience something she has been dreaming of, going to her very first homecoming at Havana High School.
I've been wanting to go to this dance.
Hallie says she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to go.
I'm just really surprised that I'm able to go, but I'm also really happy that I can go to spend some time with my friends.
And are you going to dance the night away?
Yes, definitely.
She has the dress, the hair, and the glass slippers. It is a real-life Cinderella story.
I feel like Cinderella.
And just like Cinderella, she has a specific curfew.
I can stay as long as I'm feeling up to it. I just have to be back before midnight.
Hallie loves surprising her friends.
I sent my best friend a message saying, like, make sure you send me pictures, like trying to make it seem like I'm like actually not going, and they've all been telling me that they'll send pictures and they wish I could be there, but I can't wait to surprise them.
And that's exactly what she did. Hallie was greeted by smiles and hugs, and her wishes came true. She went to her very first homecoming and danced the night away.